Being into electronic drums, I try my best not to shy away from technology where I can, and I've been thinking quite a lot recently. Do robots prefer robot drums? So today I'm here with ChatGPT, it's going to be my AI co-host, and first things first, let's find out if it can answer the age-old question, robot drums or human drums? Alright, so straight away it's gone with the impartial sort of middle ground approach. Electronic drums and acoustic drums both have their own unique features and advantages, and which one to choose ultimately depends on personal preference and specific needs. Electronic drums use digital sounds and are played by hitting rubber or mesh pads with drumsticks. That checks out. And then of course it goes on to say you can produce a wide range of sounds, they're often quieter, good for practicing at home, more portable and easier to set up unless you're daft like some of us and you like to make acoustic conversions. And of course you can hook them up to a computer for recording or live performances, as well as using practice features and triggers or sample loops. Yeah, I mean that's basically why you might choose electronic drums. Of course acoustic drums have a unique organic sound and feel that many drummers prefer. You absolutely find that all over the place. Many drummers enjoy the tactile experience of playing acoustic drums. Yep, that's one of the biggest complaints when it comes to electronic drums. Often loud, making them less suitable for practice at home. Now they're difficult to transport and set up. Again, it doesn't seem to be considering that a lot of electronic drummers really seem to like to make acoustic conversions. We just have this knack for making things more complicated than they need to be. Acoustic drums require regular maintenance, including tuning and replacing drum heads, which can be time-consuming and expensive. True, but electronic drums, more expensive going in usually. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and the specific needs of the drummer. That's not polarizing enough. Sorry, ChatGPT. I was hoping for a little bit more. Okay, so it can do pretty considered comparisons. Alright, so let's see if it can get a little bit more specific. I might be about to write myself out of a job here, but write me a YouTube video script comparing two modules that I've reviewed so I know quite a bit about them. The Yamaha DTX-PROX module and the 2-box Drumit 5 Mark II module in a casual style because I'm so casual. Introduction, hey, what's up guys? It's your boy here. Oh my goodness. And in this video we're going to compare two drum modules, the Yamaha DTX-PROX and the 2-box Drumit 5 Mark II. Both of these modules are top of the line, but which one's best for you? Let's find out. I like this already. Okay, so overview, sound quality, customization, user friendliness, and the conclusion. This is quite deep, though it's far more succinct than my scripts. What I really want to know is accuracy. So the DTX is powerful, yep, tons of features, over 900 sounds, including drum kits, percussion sounds, cool effects, yep. The module's equipped with multi-layered sampling technology, true. The Drumit 5 Mark II, on the other hand, is a module designed for drummers who want a more customizable drumming experience. I mean, it's nailed it. There's an open sound architecture, and you can create and upload your own samples. Yep, cool. However, a large display is maybe embellishing things a little bit. Sound quality, both modules deliver impressive performance. The 2-box module, on the other hand, provides a more modern and punchy sound. Well, that completely depends on the sounds that you put in it. Both modules are easy to use, but the Drumit 5 has a more intuitive and user-friendly interface. I did find the PROX interface a little bit awkward, but I don't know if that's just my own biases rather than it actually being bad. So which module is best for you? Well, it depends on your personal preferences and needs. Of course, I think that's going to be a running theme. If you want a module with classic drum sounds and a lot of built-in features, the DTX-PROX is a great choice. If you want more customizable drumming experience, Drumit 5 Mark II is the way to go. Yeah, cool, alright. I mean, I actually think that's pretty accurate overall. Not every single bit of it, but the majority of it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more drumming content. Yes, please. They're not my words. So I very recently put out a detailed trigger review of the DrumTech Groove Bar triggers. I wonder if I could have just trimmed out all the excess and gone with an AI review. Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy here. That's gonna have to be my intro from now on. Straight away, these triggers are designed to give your electronic drums a more natural and expressive feel. That's interesting. There are a few inaccuracies, 2 sizes, yes, but 10 inches and 14 inches, not technically, no. They can go between 8 and 16, I think. They're designed to be mounted to the rim. That's not true, they attach to the lug screws. The trigger itself is located at the center of the bar, unless you choose to move it. The fast response time comes down to the module. Overall, they're an excellent choice for drummers who want want to add more expressiveness and natural feel, easy to install, perform well, made of high quality materials. These are all things I've said. However, they're not cheap. Also agreed. It did read a little bit more like a product placement rather than a review. So let's see how well it can do with something more critical where there's more information available. Okay, so I've been accused of having an anti-Alesis bias before, so maybe it would be on brand for me to lazily get an AI to script me an Alesis bashing video. What's up guys, today we're going to be reviewing the Alesis Strike Pro SE electronic drum kit. This kit has been gaining a lot of attention recently, but is it really worth the hype? Maybe this is the energy I need in my YouTube videos. First off, the design, visually appealing, sleek black finish. Red? Red. Sound quality. When it comes to sound quality, the Strike Pro SE does have a lot to offer, I agree. However, there are some downsides to the sound quality, which we'll get into later. Gotta love those retention tactics. However, some users have reported issues with crosstalk. Now, I have seen that come up in Facebook groups before, which could be frustrating when playing fast or complex patterns. It would be if you did have that problem. And the hi-hat pedal is something else I've seen come up before too. Ooh, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. It's not cheap and it's definitely an investment, and I mean that is true, but it is on the cheap end for what it offers, to be fair. Of course, as always, it really depends what you're looking for. High quality components I don't necessarily agree with. Crosstalk hi-hat pedals can be frustrating. High price might be a deal breaker for some. Well, I mean, I think this was actually reasonably fair considering I said don't shy away from the downsides. It's clearly taking the downsides from things that have actually been posted online. So the only way to rebalance the scales really would be to do the same with a Roland kit. It's a sleek and modern looking kit. That's an interesting one because really it looks quite similar to the pad kits that Roland made a decade ago, 2 decades ago. Sturdy and well built, yeah, sure. Okay, however, some users have reported that the sounds can be a bit limited, especially compared to higher end Roland modules. That's absolutely true in my opinion. Advanced features such as positional sensing, that is not true. And I've got no idea what vibration feedback means. Multiple audio outputs is probably a bit of a stretch. There's a master left and right. One downside is its price. I mean, that's true across the board with Roland. They're not cheap. The price may be a drawback for some buyers, but we think it's worth it for what you get. Does the AI have a Roland bias? Does the internet have a Roland bias? A script like this would only convince people even more that I've got a huge Roland bias, so let's see if it can do a little bit more. Well, this got interesting. Some users have reported issues with the kick drum pad which can be prone to misfiring. I don't think I've heard of that before. Sound quality is underwhelming, that's a lot more negative. The sounds can be too compressed and lack nuance. Some users have reported that the experience can be somewhat stiff and unnatural. The vibration feedback feature can be a bit distracting and may not be suitable for all players. I have no idea still what that means. Bluetooth unreliable and prone to dropouts? I don't think that's true. The price is a significant downside. They've upgraded it. While it has some good features and a sleek design, the downsides can't be ignored. However, if you're a die-hard Roland fan, oh no, and the features it offers are enough for you, it could still be a good investment. I mean, it's done what I asked it to, but I think maybe that's gone a bit too far in the other direction. And as fun as this might be, we don't need more negativity in the electronic drum space, so let's do a 180. Where do you see the future of electronic drums heading? In recent years, there's been significant advancements, more realistic and more versatile than ever. Some would say that's a good thing. Some of the trends we're seeing include hybrid setups. That's absolutely the case. Almost every pop act is using a hybrid setup of some kind. Mesh heads and improved triggering. Some people don't like mesh heads, I understand that, but it's true that triggering technology has become more sensitive and responsive. Integration with DAWs, absolutely. Oh, virtual reality and augmented reality. Now that could be exciting. Overall, the future of electronic drums looks promising. You know, I agree, the future of electronic drums does look promising, though it does seem to be focusing on what is a trend these days of people wanting electronic drums to be more like acoustic drums. So to cap it off, let's go full circle. Will electronic drummers and acoustic drummers ever get along? Oh, whoops, I meant electronic drummers and acoustic drummers. I like this. I cannot predict the future, but I believe there's no reason why electronic drummers and acoustic drummers cannot get along. I also agree. Both types of drumming have their own unique benefits and challenges, and ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and the style of music being played. I mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Ultimately, it's up to the individual drummer to decide which type of drumming they prefer. Some drummers may prefer to use a hybrid setup that combines both electronic and acoustic drums, while others may be stuck in the Stone Age. While others may choose to stick with one or the other. At the end of the day, what's most important is the music and the ability to play with other musicians. This is gold. As long as drummers can work together and create great music, there's no reason why electronic drummers and acoustic drummers can't get along. I couldn't have put it better myself. I retire.